Hey, and welcome back. It's Transform with Kaffy, my YouTube channel where we are transforming lives. Today, we're going to be talking about, this playlist, however, is really about my life as a single divorced mom of 2 kids. And it is done in an interactive way. So questions come in or scenarios are thrown at me and I discuss how to navigate it, or I have navigated it. But while we're doing that, I'm also speaking about certain scenarios that are similar or around that subject matter. So today we're going to be talking about life after divorce and raising, starting over and raising a boy child and a girl child. Because I know people have different scenarios that has occurred. Some people have just boys, some people are just girls, but I have been blessed with the opportunity to raise both a male and a female at the same time by myself as a single mother. So starting over. So for me, my process of starting over, I think I should even take the question first so that I make sure that I accomplish, like, I kind of speak everything together. So guys, bear with me. So the question says that, okay, what are you personally looking for in a partner at this stage of your life? And do you still consider marriage a possibility for yourself? Okay. First of all, let me just go straight to the point. Yes, I do consider marriage a possibility for myself. What am I looking for in a partner? Before I answer that, let me go to starting over. Hey, it's Dr. Kaffy here, and I want to talk about something that resonates with my life, body, and spirit. Something that I prepared to share with the world is the book Alajota. Alajota is a book that helps an average individual find relatable circumstances that affected our growing up, especially from an African environment. A young child thriving to be seen, finding or seeking essence in life, navigating through all of that through a tool that is least considered anything, dance, and finding a voice, navigating through life, wifehood, motherhood, divorce. This book is that book. Alajota, the meaning is one who uses dance as a business, but it was initially created as a term in Yoruba language, derogatively, in a derogatory way, speaking about a dancer as someone is just like, you're nobody. But I've wanted to prove to the world that the essence of who you are is not on a scale, or any metric system should not be the one to determine the worth of your existence. Whether you are a lawyer, doctor, shoemaker, hairdresser, photographer, you are all worthy. We are all worthy. And Alajota is that book that helps you see the resilient spirit of the human essence when it fights to come out, to explore, and to manifest in the world that we are hearing today, against all odds. So if you think you have odds running against you, this is a book that will not only motivate and inspire you, but it will drive you to move. It will drive you to see possibilities where there's impossibility. I did not give up on me. I saw what people did not see, even when they could not, or there were no systems in place to nurture the dream to life. I nurtured it to life by faith, by grit, by resilience, and by belief that I'm not here ordinarily. I am born of the Spirit of the Most High. And there's no how God is in me that I cannot achieve endless things in this world. So grab a copy of my book. Go to www.iamkaffy.com and go to my shop, and you can get a copy of this book. And there are options to how you can attain it, whether you want the e-copy, you want the print-on-demand copy, or you want an autographed copy. I have a limited supply of the autographed copy. So if you want it, there's a special way to get it. You should also follow me on social media at Kaffy Dance on Instagram, at IamKaffy Official on TikTok, and you can DM me if you want the autographed copy, and I can find a way to get it to you. Starting over could mean a lot for different people. Some people would want to start over, and it's starting over for them personally, their life, and they don't have marriage in view or in sight. I have marriage in view, but that is no more. I used to have it more in view than now. Now it's my journey of returning to love and self-love will create marriage as a byproduct. The byproduct of how much love I give myself, how much focus I give to myself and raising the kids, nurturing, healing, and becoming will definitely pull that man that wants this kind of environment, right? And that is the way I've kept it. So as much as I am open to relationship and dating, it is not my focus at the moment. My self-growth, love, and becoming is my focus, and raising my kids. I feel that I've spent a lot of years in the early stages trying to navigate the after effect, the aftershock, the shockwave of divorce, that is dealing with the reality that I'm no more going to be with this person. That's one. Dealing with the reality that I am raising these children by myself, majorly. That's another. The realities of our friends, split in between, because especially when you feel like this person has done you wrong and everything like that, then you cannot be in a state whereby your friends are still your friend. I mean, both of you's friends are still both of you's friends. So you might see a friend come to me now and speak about, oh, I am aware of this situation and that situation. You're a strong woman. I don't know how you're able to go through this and navigate this. And the person will be the one there, sympathizing with you. Then you see that same person go to your ex's page, liking it and commenting, bro, good, they go. Like, you're not wondering, who are you for? So I had to grow to understand that there's not really for or against. Everybody, some people will pick sides, some people will not pick sides. So you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with the idea that you will see your ex moving on. You will see your ex married again, having probably children with somebody else. And I'm sure that person also has to deal with that and all of that. So navigating through all of that, it's a lot emotionally. Then there's also the moment where I just felt, God, help me go through this. And I felt, okay, maybe dating again will help. Maybe this time I'll get it right. Maybe somebody is out there for me. Let me find that person. There was a part of my energy that was chasing that, needing that. I wasn't actively chasing anybody in particular, but I had a scenario where I had someone that was within my space that I felt understood and was ready to be there. And the person just couldn't, for one reason or the other, after so much bond was created. And I found out that I actually trauma bonded. I realized that I wasn't as healed as I thought I was, and ready as I thought I was, but that relationship was also an eye-opener for me to realize that, oh, these are the areas that I needed to work on before another opportunity for being in an interpersonal relationship with a man occurs again. And those are the journeys things I had to navigate through. But most importantly, it took years before even a man was in the picture, a girl was in the picture. It took about 3 years, or let us say about 3 years before I thought of even thinking of somebody else. So I felt I didn't give myself enough healing time before that, even though I felt I was already doing some healing before the marriage ended. So navigating through that forced me to go deep with God. People always say, and at that time they don't build marriage, and then they define God, and then they define God. All of us find God mostly when we are in pain. So you're not shaming me. We all go through it. It's a human thing. That pain usually is the one that helps us reflect and navigate and get ourselves or course correct ourselves. So that is not even a thing to shame someone with, but it's the reality that comes with that. So starting over more for me was more of, I was already grounded when it comes to work, but I was dealing with the trauma of letting go, the hard decision, the legal aspect of it, the trying to see what's next for the children, co-parenting templates and how that will occur. It's just a lot to detach from. So it drove me more to God. It drove me more to seeking help, going through therapy. I went through a lot of therapy right? That helped me, and things started getting lighter and better. And with work, it started getting better. At some point, I couldn't even work because we're just coming off COVID when this whole thing happened. So you can imagine where the industry was for me as an entertainer. In that era, it was not funny to even start picking up again. So you're picking up life, I'm picking up life, I'm picking up career, and I'm also carrying 2 children on my shoulder to ensure that they have what they need. But the foundation has pretty much been preset for the kids, so it was not very difficult for me to transition. The kids have always seen or been protected by the system I have created. So with the fact that one parent was not available, it didn't really shake them because the system was already created for them regardless. So it didn't really feel it. And I had conversations with the kid for them to understand why I left, why things are the way they are. And I gave them an opportunity to have both conversations with their dad as much as they're having with me, so that they can also balance their perspective. It doesn't look like one person just reporting the other. That's one. And after he navigated through that phase, there was no bitterness, or there was no, I didn't create an environment where there'll be negative speaking about their father. Their father said their father. I didn't encourage that. We never dwelled on that. I'm not that kind of person naturally. I had my safe spaces where I vent or I speak about what I have been through and the truth of my pain. But other than that, I also still spoke from a place of love and not from a place of trying to tear down anybody. It's my reality, it's my story. You can get my book and read a bit about how some of those scenarios occurred. And that was in life. And I had a fantastic support system. My sister, some of my staff, friends, they are there to check in. I had a lot of men of God call me or reach out to pray for me. They were amazing. I don't want to mention their name because, I don't think I want to do that. But I had people pray for me. I had strangers pray for me, especially when the announcement came up. I had random people pray for me. At the same time, I had random calls of, you should have known, thank God you're out. While someone would be like, why did you leave? So there was a time that you're away. We already knew this was not going to work, to the, why did you leave? You guys are amazing together. All of that, they caused their own rap, boost, and all of that. And navigating through that was a lot. But my children stayed grounded. I tried to protect them from some of my panic modes so that they don't embody it. I also did not see them as a replacement, because it's very easy for single parents to do that. Mothers do that a lot, especially when you have a male child. You not turn that child to the husband, and that is not good for the male child, which is why some people think boys growing up under a single mother tend to turn a certain way. To a degree, that occurs if the woman herself is not healed enough, mature enough, or emotionally intelligent enough to know how to navigate her pain vis-a-vis putting a lot of what she was expecting from the man and putting it on her son or even her daughter. It can occur either way. All of that, I had to navigate through that. And we're in a fantastic space now. We're in a place where everything is balanced. The children are now older. They're now more aware. And I'm so proud of them. I'm proud of us. And back to answering the question. Yes, I will definitely marry again. It is sure, but it's not what I am pursuing. If I'm pursuing anything right now, I'm pursuing Kaffy, I'm pursuing myself, self-love. I have done a lot of healing work, so I want the healing to work, because you can be in that loop, victim loop, healing loop for a long time, and we need whatever it is that I have healed from. I need to express that newness, that refined, rejuvenated, refined energy, and I am looking forward to what that will attract. You understand? I am making new partnership, I'm meeting new people, I'm exploring life. I've opened my businesses more, expanded them, and they are getting more structured than before. And my career has not gone down since then. I might not be trending, but I am relevant, and that is a blessing, and it's God that has sustained that for me. And that'll be all on that. In terms of raising a boy versus a girl, I'm now in the teenage era, so puberty is already displaying itself. And it's like I am now going to another phase entirely now as a parent, because raising them as toddlers is different from raising them as middle schoolers. Now raising them as teenagers is totally different. Now the kind of conversations I have, like I'm talking to 2 grown adults, in the house. So they have their own ideas, they have their own perception of things. I listen to them also to know that I see the areas where I'm lacking, or there's a lapse. Maybe I'm overworking, or they need attention, because they need more attention and they are more aware. Not before that I can leave them with a book or leave them playing or something, and you are okay, you have that 2-3 hours for yourself. No, they are getting to the stage where they are requiring more emotional engagement, conversations. They are navigating thought processes, and they need their mother. They need someone to talk to. For my son, I have male friends that I trust sometimes to help balance that energy, you understand, so that they can not see things not only from my feminine perspective, even though I am well-rounded with how I can raise them or raise him, but seeing men around and being with men, or spending time with family members or family friends that have the mother-father thing going on, and they have male kids as well. It's just a system. They said it takes a village to raise a child. It's a system, and that system has been protecting, nurturing, and helping me out right now. And that is it for now. I'll be expecting you guys to send in your scenarios or situations or questions navigating this entire journey. Send you an email to care@iamkaffy.com, care@iamkaffy.com. And if you want us to keep you anonymous, we would. And other than that, you can just send your questions into the comment section, and I can relate with whatever area you want me to talk about and bring to light. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the notification button so that when this comes up, you'll be aware. God bless you. Bye. Hey, ladies. So my journey of transformation will not be complete without me giving back the opportunity that God gave me for going through all I went through in life, and giving me the capacity to rise above it in a lot of ways. I have created a program called Transform Her 100. It is basically for women. 100 days of total transformation is guaranteed. When I say total transformation, you'll see a shift in who you are physically, mentally, spiritually, and subconsciously. You'll be able to elevate yourself, rejuvenate your energy, and revive the divine feminine that you are inside. You'll be able to drop dress sizes and see the beauty in your body by loving it, understanding it, and be able to take care of it in the healthiest form and ways, all while having fun. This program is done virtually, and I have the best coaches around the world coming in, dropping resources, pitching in some of the practices that we need to adopt in order to sustain this beautiful, healthy lifestyle and relationship we should have with ourselves. Ladies, you deserve it. You are worth it. And guess what? I made it cheap. When I say cheap, it's not cheap by virtue of money, currency, and I'll use the word affordable. $1 a day for 100 days. Do not tell me that you are not worth that investment, because you spend that money on wig, you spend that money on drinks, you spend that money on food that you use and go, you spend that money on gym subscription that you did not attend. This program is done virtually, and it is done in such a way whereby you can take your time. There is privacy in there, even though it's a community. Your own journey is private because you get your own login details, you'll be able to start your journey at your own pace. However, we have a community which worked last time I did a program like that. The community was the driving force. Women who were supporting women, helping women. And guess what? We created a network, and they were meeting themselves from all parts of the world. That is the healthy space that you need to thrive, to survive, and to transform. Transform with Kaffy 100 is meant for you, and you know that. So subscribe now. Go to www.iamkaffy.com and you can click and just pay for your subscription. You can waitlist on the app, because at the end of the day, we are also going to be adding the program to the Ijoda app. So waitlist on the Ijoda app. At the same time, go and secure your slot at the www.iamkaffy.com website. Go to shop, secure your slot. Let's know that you are on the journey of becoming not just an Ijodian, but a transformer.